What's up, guys? Um, Today I want to give you a pre-market analysis. I also want to give you a breakdown of an oil trade I didn't take, but I can see the setup, and it was pretty good. So you can see my process of from daily to entry. I also not gold. I don't really like gold, especially right now. The range is too much already. It's too large. If it's gonna continue lower, so be it. But I'm not looking at gold today. I'm also not looking at oils, as you can see. Look at this move, overnight section. I think this is when Trump was speaking, 9 a.m. RB still, see, so it's failing to manipulate. So that means the other assets are gonna catch up eventually. Like RB and A show already took previous day high. So the only remaining one is RB, but the thing is that I don't have leverage to trade RB. RB is way the well, like the size, like even for one contract, it's a lot of money. I don't have it to do that, so I won't be taking RB when if it ends up doing the strength switch, right, to catch up to here. So I'm gonna do oil first, and then I'm gonna talk about the indices, which I'm looking to trade. Actually, no, I gotta go to court today. But anyways, at 9 a.m. So anyways, as you can see, the week open right here, and it opened above this key level, right? If you see this, we have a fair value gap in the daily time frame. We have a gap, and Tuesday, Wednesday, it retraced into the fair value gap. So this being a key level that it can turn price around, that's what I was looking for, right? So I wasn't looking for long on Wednesday because I'd rather wait for Wednesday to give me the confirmation so I can trade the next day, Thursday, either higher or lower, right? Because when Wednesday closes, I want to see if we got a reversal in the lower time frame, which we didn't, as you can see here. When it got to the fair value gap, this is what we did. We consolidated the whole New York section. So if you come down, if you come to the other assets, RB, it took the low again, the previous day low, right here. That means the CL has a SMT with RB. So that means that this low is already protected to go higher, right? After this fucking, whatever you want to call it, Trump influenced price action. But since I don't trade, the first initial reversal, that's like my confirmation for that direction. So I can look for another swing point, like you can see here, to get to my target. So if you go down to the aligned time frame, which is the 5 minute, if you go from the 1 hour to the 5 minute, you can see we have a swing point in the 1 hour time frame, right? So the 1 a.m. opened right here, but as you can see, it created a low, but it never gave a displacement away or gave a CSD. So that means that you wait, and then we get another sweep, and now we get a displacement and a CSD, right? This is when you can start looking to enter long, right? Because you have a swing point right here. Right here is the swing point, and you know that the market cannot reverse if there's no swing point. So you enter the swing point. I probably would have entered right here after CSD, and then the market trading into and rejecting this for value gap. I don't really use for value gap, but in this case, an entry would have been right there. Stop loss all the way down here, not there, because it can come back down. So there's no, like, I don't have a specific reason why the next candle cannot come lower again to trade higher, right? So I would have put my stop loss all the way down here, because if it manipulates the swing low, that means the swing point in the 1 hour is invalidated. So that means that I have to look for another one or wait for another one. But target, obviously, range high. This right here, buy model. So you can see low resistance liquidity, the extreme high. That's what you target. And yeah, that would have been a good trade. But it was at 1 a.m. and I was knocked. The indices, I don't know, to be honest. The indices, since Monday, we've been trading away from this low, right? From this low, here we have, I don't use it, but this is I think it's called PSP, precision swing point. When you have a bearish candle on one asset, and then you have a bullish candle on the other one. That confirms a reversal, right? So we expanded Tuesday, which is an insane expansion. Tuesday, and obviously, what are you expecting Wendy to do? Expand away as well, right? Create its low in the upper part of the previous candle to trade higher. But we didn't get that on Wednesday. We actually consolidated a lot. As you can see, there's no real expansion here. I mean, you can consider this move something, but like I said, I don't trade away from swing points. So I didn't trade. I did trade, but it was like I wanted to see this at 9:30, and I didn't get it. So I looked for a trade in the 10 a.m. yesterday, going to this high, right? Because YM got a CSD right here. Never mind, I didn't. The CSD is right here. So this is 9:30 right there. This is the low that I'm talking about. If you come right here, this is 9:30, and this is the swing point that took the low. So it was like a 1 minute entry. It was a 1 minute entry that I took. Let me show you if I can do that real quick. So low, S&T'd, right? Okay, hold on. So let me bring the two assets together real quick. Thursday PM. Wait. Okay. I think both are. No. So that is. Hold on. Fuck. What is the time? Wednesday. Right here. So you see this sweep of this consolidation. Let me see what's it here. Yeah, it was right here. So this sweep, S&T again. Now the only reason I took it was because of that distance between these two swing points, right? That was the only reason why. If anything, I wouldn't have taken it. And Nasdaq also has further swing, which are very close to my entry. So that was my entry right here. Stop loss was on the body, and I got stopped out, and then it went to 2R or 3R. I got stopped out though, and I think this for me was a mistake because for a choppy day, I should have had my stop loss at the body low. I should have had it at the swing point. So that was a mistake. Had to recognize it, had to tell you guys. But it did deliver, even though it was super messy. That's not a trade that I don't like taking. But today, though, coming into today, I don't have a bias because we have traded so far from the open already. As you can see, it's all influenced by Trump, by the way, this whole move. He was speaking last night. But now we have two swing points right here and down here. Right? I want a manipulation either on either side to tell me where the market wants to go at 9:30. Right? 9:30 is the other hour of the day that you will get significant volume, right? And volume will tell you where the market is actually going, right? The driver. So if we do get a manipulation down here and reverse, then I'll probably aim for the open. But if we just consolidate and then we manipulate the high, or we manipulate the low and then manipulate the high, I probably won't take it lower because I wanted to see the, if you can see here, this is a buy model as well from Monday, you see. So everything that I see going down on the way to a specific, like extreme swing point, I see it as a reversal. Because majority of the time, that's what it is, right? But this, not reversal, retracement. But this retracement is pretty large. And I wouldn't want it to go lower. Probably manipulate this low and come higher. But, you know, we react to the market. That's what we do. I'll just be wait. Well, you guys can wait because I probably won't be home when the market opens. But if you guys like it, I'll be doing recaps the day off, and I'll also be doing pre-market analysis around 9 a.m. every day. That's what I want to do. To be honest, I stopped doing everything, and then I read the Bible. I read a specific passage today. I think it's Luke something. I don't know where it was. And then I literally opened it to the part where Jesus was talking about the guy that was gonna be made a king, and he gave money, bag of money, to three past servants, right? So he said, "Go make money with my money, or go do business with my money, and when I come back, like I want to see what you got." When he came back, one servant made 10 bags of money. That's what it says. 10 bags of money with one bag. The second one made 5 bags of money with one bag. And then the third one didn't make not a single bag with the bag that he got because he was afraid of using it because he could have lost it, right? So in short, what does that mean, right? In this Bible, in the easy read version, oh shit, is it blurry? It's blurry on my thing right here. But I'm talking about the Holy Bible, the easy read version. It talks about bag of money, but in other ones I think it talks about talent, right? So what they said was what it said was the people that have, more will be given, and the people that don't have, even what they have, will be taken away. And I feel like that's how fear works in our life, right? So I've been wanting to make videos, but I don't know, fear. It's like the fear gets to me, and sometimes I say I don't know enough, and I'm not portraying myself as like the best trader, by the way, but I do know enough to, and I know that I'll speak the truth about where my skills go. But yeah, it's like fear of like not showing myself and showing where I'm at and showing what I know I can do. And the fear, when it gets to me, is like literally the only excuse that I have is that I don't know what to talk about. And that's a lie, obviously, because I do know what I want to talk about. But yeah, that was the reason why I had to come here and dedicate myself, commit to making videos because I do like making videos. And I want to bring you guys the different type of knowledge that I'll be reading about and talking to you guys about it. I also want to take my journaling even to, I want to improve on it trading wise, and I want to show everything to you guys, how I do it and what I learned from my mistakes. Obviously, probably not talk about a lot about money, but only the skills, the mental and the technical. Anyways, my camera here on the computer says that it's blurry and frozen. I don't know how it is to you guys, but thank you for watching if you watched the whole way through. And I'll see you probably after hours. Yeah, I'll recap the whole day and explain everything, the way that I see the market, where I could have traded or got in, if probably where I could have avoided the market and all that. Anyways, peace out. Have a great day.